Hello everyone, Pomum here, and yeah, we are back. We're back with Pokemon White. I sort of expected Cheren to jump at me just in here, but no, it's one patch of grass below that he stops you to tell you about the Devil's Grass. As you can see, I did some training, a good amount of training actually, because the new level cap is on 20. So I can afford to do so. Got Rock Blast, by the way. I don't know if it had... I think it got Rock Blast now. It's a pretty good attack for this point in the game, I'd say. Especially because it normally gets 3 attacks, so it's 75. And a stab is kind of good. You are basically rocking the same stats. That Nature is horrible, Tangerine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that Nature, really. You're minus speed, yeah, that's pretty good. My neutral Pidove got Air Cutter, and I think Air Cutter plus Quick Attack with Work Up works pretty well. And then I think I taught you Thief. I taught you Thief. That's should be helpful. It's another physical attack. It can steal the items on the enemies, so yeah, I can use it against Pokemon that I suspect have a berry, like for example Cheren battles, right? It's actually very good against the Cheren starters, because Cheren tends to equip his starters with a berry, and Kuwabara is normally like has a type advantage over his things. And then Flame Charge might also be new? I don't remember. But yeah, I trained them up, and I think it should be pretty good to just continue. Yeah. Seriously, stop. The dark tall grass over there. Right now and then, two Pokemon will pop out at the same time. In other words, you have to be careful in the darker grass. Head into Nacrane. Yeah. Actually, they want to battle you. Yeah. I think you have a Blizzle. I have a faint memory of you having a Blizzle. This is a schoolboy. School kid. Al, with a Blizzle, yes. I remember because the first time I played I didn't find a Blizzle up until this point, so it was like my first encounter with Blizzle. Just so you check, level 13, so I'm not over leveled at all. Yeah, I tanked the Quick Attack, and then Rock Blast does how much? If I get 3, I guess 1 round. Yeah. So as you can see, Rock Blast is kind of insane right now. I mean, you have to be a bit tankier than Blizzle, so I don't think it's going to be a one-shot, but... Assurance. Okay. Assurance is sort of good if you were a bit slower. But yeah. The only bad thing about Rock Blast is, well, aside from the RNG about not hitting the enemy that can happen, it's not perfectly accurate. It's 90 accuracy. You're also a trainer, okay. Plenty of trainers in this route. I remember there's like some things to get with Surf in this place, but obviously I don't have Surf and I won't have it for a while. 139, level 17 actually. I think I'll just keep going with Mumbles. Mother's Lab. You know what? That's 100, right? It's not very powerful. But I don't think Tackle does anything for me, because Headbutt is just better in every aspect, except for PP, but 35, I don't need 35 PP on anything. And the Mother Slap could be cool for coverage. Lowering accuracy is also like... Sure, sort of cool. Until I get like... You know... Earthquake or something like that. 143. I'm going to insist on using Mumbles because you fight like a certain amount of fighting mons just at the entrance of, you know, on the capture grass next to the Nacrane, and I don't want to bring Mumbles indoors, so I think over-leveling here a bit and then letting him, you know, hang around in the back is a good strategy. Alright, an Awakening. No relation. And the final guy probably has a Pidove. because I haven't fought a trainer with a Pidove yet. So if you have a Pidove, it's just going to be a Rock Blast. Yeah. I mean, this is just applying a bit of logic here. They normally have every mon that can appear in the grass. So I'm just going to quickly one round with this. Didn't miss one yet. Yeah, nice. 135 and then rock and roller, actually. A taste of my own medicine, okay. I can go for Mother Slap. I know you don't have that. You also have pretty good defense, so lowering your accuracy is sort of good. You're trying to do the same but without damage. And yeah, because you're like very physically defensive, it benefits me to go for an special attack, even if I don't have a lot of special attack myself. That works, that works. Yeah, it's like good coverage against other rock types. It's okay. I know this thing gets like rock yam. Is it called rock yam? No, light yam. But well, yeah, that's going a bit too far. Tom, are you interested in the thing everybody knows or the thing nobody knows? The thing nobody knows. I'm quite relaxed. Apparently. Hello, Jaren. Come with me a sec. I think he gives you like some revives or something. You go straight here, use this if you want. Chestos. Oh, that's good. It ever falls asleep. A current city gym leader uses a normal tip. So if you have a fighting type Pokemon, it might give you a big advantage. Yeah, I know that. That's why I would like to make a capture, because I know there's a chance for Timber and a chance for... I think it's Throw. I'm pretty sure it's Shock in Pokemon Black, so it has to be Throw in this one. In the battle that is about to happen, the starting guy has either a Timber or a Timple, which I know are very similar names but very different Pokemon. I think it might be a Timple. I'm going to lead with Kuwabara. And yeah, the gym is in here, but there is a battle I want to do before getting my capture. I have 5 months in my team, so should be okay. I want to see things no one can see. The truth of Pokemon inside Pokeballs. Ideals of how trainers should be. And a future where Pokemon have become perfect. You feel the same? Yes. That's so. I think my friends and I should test you to see if you can see this future too. And here he comes. The cool thing about Ten is he doesn't have an static team. He just basically brings whatever mon... Oh, Pidove. Interesting. Is none of the previous. Okay. Who's the best against you then? I think it might be a good matchup for Yash, Ryoga and Ember Spam. Also, Ryoga should be pretty close to evolution. That's defense fell. Yeah, but I can probably kill you in 2 Flame Charges. Flame Charge is higher power and it also takes advantage of my physical attack, which is slightly better. I'm already faster. Okay. Growl lowers my attack. Then I might want to go for Ember now. Doesn't matter that I'm faster because you go for quick attack. Do you use a potion? No, you just go for a quick attack. Even a critical I would be able to take. So we're good. Bit of experience for both of us, and there was a Timple in here. Now I don't want to take a Bubble Beam or anything, so I will be switching into Kuwabara. I think I have 6 months. I have 5 months, sorry, he has 3. I also have the level advantage. I already got a bit of, a mon for every situation, so I should be very fine here. Oh, nice. Nice. And there should be a Timburr coming after this. That I can just... Yeah, here comes Timburr. Timburr, I'm pretty sure, just has Arm Thrust. Getting Paralyzed isn't crazy, but I think just switching into Tangerine and 2 Psybeams should do it. Even if I'm minus a special attack, the special attack on Muna is like pretty insane, so... Bite. That's Bite, okay. I mean, I don't think Bite will be enough. Focus Energy is sort of scary, low kick. Yeah, it's not doing a lot. I honestly think this is going to be a 2-hit kill. It's a 1-hit kill. Get out, get out, get out. Yeah. That works. I don't see the future yet. The world is still to be determined. Right now, my friends aren't strong enough to save all Pokemon. Maybe I can solve the equation that will change the world. I need power. Power enough to make anyone agree with me. Now I know what power I need. Reshiram, the legendary Pokemon that, along with the hero, created the Unova region. It's my turn to become that hero, and you and I will be friends. That's going to be okay. Yeah, not a game presentation right now. Yes, with a backbone. Come on, bro. Oh yeah, the music. Yeah, this guy has the accordion thing. Also, isn't this the place where they sell you like Mumu milk? Going to Cafe Warehouse. Especially on Wednesdays. Okay, I'm recording on a Wednesday, so that works nice for me. It just has a specials on Wednesdays. Okay, and this game is just so charming. Do you like the sound of accordions? I love it, honestly. Yeah, so let's just go in here and get a quick heal before heading to the capture in this place. I'm going to say something, alright? I know Pinwheel Forest has actually been a point of contempt for the Nuzlocke community for years now, because technically when you get into this like area at the west of here, you get into Pinwheel Forest, but there are 2 areas in Pinwheel Forest: Pinwheel Forest Exterior and Pinwheel Forest Proper, right? I can't access that right now because it's blocked by Team Plasma. The captures in these 2 places are very different. The ambience is very different. You spend a lot of time in the interior, so I'm going to get 2 different captures. And if you don't like it, then I'm sorry, but that's just what I want to do right now. Robin Trainer, your Pokemon getting stronger? You gave me Flame Charge, right? No, Rock Smash. Why did I think you... No, the girl that gives you Flame Charge, yes, is the same trainer class as you, sorry. This looks like a dowsing machine thing. A Super Potion. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty obvious. Rocket Smash could be cool. The thing is, even if I get a fighting type, I think Arm Thrust is, yes, better, right? However, teaching Rock Smash could be okay. This is an optional battle to get basically a healer, but my priority right now is getting my capture. So who is it going to be? Timburr. Alright. Alright. Could have been Timple, could have been Throw, as I said. But ideally I want Timburr. I mean, you're sleeping, you're on yellow, this should work. The fact that they have a sprite for every mon where they have their eyes closed and they are sleeping is just so cool. Timburr was caught. Alright, alright. This Pokemon appear at building sites and help out with construction. They always carry square logs. Give a nickname to the cut timber. This is a girl. This is a girl. A long time ago, I had a Conkeldurr named Olga. So I'm going with Olga. She was pretty good. I think it was one of my first runs in this game. Please give me a good nature. Bashful. Neutral nature. Sheer force. Sheer force is good. Sheer force is good. Basically, the added effects of attacks are removed, but it increases the move damage. So, because you only have low kick, actually giving you Rock Smash would be perfect. Because then you don't have the possibility of lowering defense, but the damage of Rock Smash increases a lot. The problem with playing a vanilla version of Pokemon White is that I don't get the trade evolution, so Conkeldurr is impossible to get. I could have like Eviolite Gurdur or something, but this is probably a mon that I won't be carrying into the end game, and that's okay. That's okay with me. Yeah, I mean, it's 40 power, it's also physical. I know Mudslap had a bit of, you know, we had fun against that other Roggenrola, but that's about it. And then I obviously want to give it to Ryoga now. At least now. Defense curl could be useful, but yeah, tackle is just generally worse. Normal type is not a very good type. And then the most important thing, I want to give it to Olga. I don't think I want to give it to Kuwabara. Maybe for this game I could do it, I guess. Yeah, focus energy never does anything. So that's good. Yeah, for this game I can do it. For this game you're going to forget... I mean, trying Thief to steal could be good. I don't want to forget Vine Whip, obviously. I can teach it for Work Up, and then I can relearn Work Up. The good thing with Infinite TMs in this generation is that you can do a lot of moveset building just for the gym battle that you're about to do. We're going to do some training on this side of the... city, because after all there's like plenty of people here. I think you might have a Muna. I have a faint memory of you having a Muna, so let me check if Thief is a good idea. Yeah, when you see these nurses or doctors, you can fight them. Yeah, she does have a Muna. You can fight them, and if you defeat them, they become like wandering healers. And that's pretty cool in places where you don't have access to a healer easily. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's good damage, considering how tanky Muna is. Muna also has a decent amount of HP, I think, so this should be good HP. Imprison? That's okay. My Muna trained to learn Imprison. Imprison is an interesting move, and I've seen it used in very creative ways during Nuzlocke. It basically stops the opponent from using the same moves you know. It's more useful in doubles. But yeah, they can now heal you when you talk to them. Which is helpful, for example, if... you always have to defeat this girl, because when you go into Pinwheel Forest, you don't want to go all the way back to Nacrene. A Cottony. Okay, so they have the mons inside the forest. I mean, that makes sense, because when we go into the forest, we won't be battling. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I'll go for Cat. I think it's the highest that... Oh, Stanaspore. And it's not because this thing is faster than me. It's because it has Prankster. You have a Cottony. Do you have a Petilil too? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Then this is a switch. In my humble opinion, this is something that Ryoga can handle pretty well. Lich Sith. Annoying. Annoying, but okay. Petty is sort of tanky. But I mean, I have a staff flame charge. And it's not very fast, so... Oof. If I just wasn't minus attack, that would have been a one-shot. Well, we can take the kill with a Rocket Smash. And goodbye. Okay, is that level 17? No. Not for you, not for Kuwabara. Do I have a Paralyze heal or... Well, I don't have to worry. There's you. Yeah, so this is the point of beating the nurses. You get a lot of advantages to not have to go back all the time. Getting levels. I think now you get to fight like some karate girls or whatever. Ah, that's a youngster. This isn't going to be the best matchup, I think. The karate girls are on the top at the right. This is the temple. Finally, okay. Alright, is this like an item or something? Yeah, tiny mushroom. That sells for a good amount of money. And it sells for even more, like, later down the line. And yeah, this is the Devil's Grass. Where you can find, for example, Throw and Temple. Alright, multiple of these double battles in the grass actually get me to a level. Moonlight. That's HP recovery, right? Yeah. I think it's half of your HP normally and only a quarter in Sandstorm and like 2/3 or a third in Sandstorm, 2/3 on Sunlight. Well, obviously Lucky Chant is going. Preventing criticals is cool and all, but come on. Moonlight is just better. Nice. Can I get here? Yes. A super potion. Okay. I get another one and your other mon is probably going to be a Sewaddle. Sewaddle. Whatever. It's going to be dead. 26, I get to level 17. And Lillipup, actually. Okay. Okay, then we can give this one to Olga. I mean, let's be good. Bite. Yeah, that doesn't work. So let me check. Rocket Smash with Sheer Force. Is it good? Oh, it's good. It's good. Nature is neutral too, so this is just base team we're going against a Lillipup. Herdier is going to be a bit difficult. Oh, level 17 is evolving. Okay. Level 17 is evolution, I mean. Obviously, I'm not going to stop this evolution. This gets me another fighting type for the game because the evolution of Tepig is already fighting type. It's Pignite. Nice, nice. I'm Arm Thrust. This is why I remember Arm Thrust being a thing. I mean, Sheer Force is cool and all, but in the case of having Arm Thrust, I think like if you get 2, it's lower than Rocket Smash. If you get 3, it's already better because you get 45. And you always have the possibility of getting 5 and then it's like 80, so yeah. Let go of that and let's get Arm Thrust. How's the stat line going? I didn't check Olga really, I didn't pay attention. Oh, 30 attack, okay. You guys have a lot of attack. I forget that Conkeldurr is like a damage monster. So Rocket Smash should be pretty good, yes. Rocket Smash and or Caplier, yeah, that's okay, that's okay. And then you have 36 attack, even more than that. So, I mean, to be honest, the gym should be a walk in the park, but, well, things can get complicated sometimes. Okay, you know what? I have a potion here, and I think just going up to 47 with Olga is probably the best use I'm going to get to that for this potion. So I just want you to battle you. I'm guessing you also have a Timber. Oh, and if you have a fighting type leading, I think you can get something out of the rock. They can hit the rock once a day and they give you something like a gem? Level 16, okay. But you only have low kicks, so... Oh, you have rock throw. Learn rock throw by level up? Okay. I mean, that's pretty decent coverage. I can't ever lower defense because I have sheer power. Sheer power gets the increase in damage by removing the secondary effect. So yeah, I can just go for rock smashes. This guy goes for rock throw because he probably sees that was a crit. So yeah, I'm fine. Could go for a low kick or something, but yeah, he gets 2 crits in a row thanks to the focus energy. That never happens to me. Anyway, that's good experience for Olga. Level 15. Yeah, it's good experience from Timber because Timber has a lot of HP too. Okay, so a challenge rock. Would you like to have Olga smash the rock? A piece of the rock broke away. It's star pieces, okay. Yeah, then it's just a good way of getting money because star pieces sell for a good amount of money. And this is a netball. Netballs are good against bug and water types. Right, level 16 for Olga gets me rock throw. Which is, yes, good coverage. I guess if I have Work Up, then I don't need Leer. Not like Work Up is very good because getting special attack is not the best on Olga. But yeah, now I have the coverage, I have the extra powerful move in case I find something that's very heavy. For example, against a boulder, low kick is always going to be stronger than rock smash, no matter the sheer force or anything. No, you know, low kick is just a good attack. Oh, shaking grass. Please be an Audino. Okay. In case it was like the rare encounter like the last time, it could have been a throw. Rock Smash should actually be pretty good in here. Attract doesn't work because there's no gay Pokemon. Apparently, you should be actually sort of heavy. Decently heavy. You actually have Oran Berry, so I could grind these ones with like Thief and everything, but I'm not going to do that with because Oran Berries are just not worth it. Yeah, 1100 experience. That's why you always try and fight Audino if you can. So that gets me to level 17 and some. Yeah, because you're ahead of the curve, I think yes, going with Ryoga on front is going to be okay. We get in here, quick heal, and we're finally heading into the gym. Nice. Alright. So... yeah. There it is, the gym that's also a museum. Actually the place where you can revive your bosses a bit later. Wow. Whenever I look at this skeleton, I'm fascinated. Welcome, I'm Hoss, the assistant director. Since you were kind enough to visit, I'll give you a tour of the museum. This skeleton is of a dragon-type Pokemon. There's a theory that it had an accident while it was flying around the world, and so it became a fossil. This is obviously a Dragonite. It has like the little horn on top. There's a fossil of Armaldo, actually. I don't think I ever noticed. This rock is amazing. It's a meteorite. It contains some kind of energy from space. I think this meteorite is used to change the Deoxys form. Oh, it's an ordinary oilstone. It was found near the desert, but other than the fact that it's old, it doesn't seem to have any value. We only display it because it's rather pretty to look at. The Pokemon Gym is just beyond here. At the end of the gym, a very strong and kind gym leader is waiting. By the way, the gym leader Lenora happens to be my wife. Show off. But yeah, oh wow. Mass detention people used to wear in festival. Like with an unknown script written on it. Cool. And it doesn't say it outright, but it's a Dragoness skeleton, which is sort of creepy. You don't get to see a lot of death mons. I guess fossils are death, but whatever. Pokemon Gym, where a leader waits for a challenger at the back of the museum. That's a great atmosphere, doesn't it? Fresh water. Thank you very much. All trainers in this game use normal types. They are weak against fighting types. You can find them in Pingwell Forest, and I will explain about the gym. In this Pokemon Gym, if you answer the questions hidden in books, you can move forward. For your information, the first book is Nice to Meet You, Pokemon. If you don't know where the book is, please ask anyone. Well, this is the first mandatory battle, nothing to do with the puzzle. I hang around Necrin Gym all the time. People call me a bookworm. I warn you, I'm strong because I spend all the time either reading books or training Pokemon. And what is that going to do for you exactly? Nerf? Okay, a Patrat level 17. I'm actually level appropriate, which I don't love. Arm Thrust. Okay, if you want to be annoying about it, we can be annoying. Double Detect. Bro, that's not okay. Second Detect has only a 30% chance of working. This guy is just here to deplete my power points. Yeah, 4 Arm Thrust. You deserve it. 260. Goodbye. First recommendation is a book called Nice to Meet You, Pokemon, close to the entrance. Maybe here? Children's books. Nice to meet you, Pokemon. Do you want to read this book? It's a fairy tale about a little boy who met a Pokemon for the first time in his life. He's with a small brown Pokemon. There is a memo between the pages. Pokemon trainers, I am the gym leader Lenora. I hid 4 memos in this library. Each of them has a question. Can you solve the questions and come find me? Now this is the first question. What is the first Pokemon you met in this game? The hint is on a bookshelf in the middle row. Now try to find it. Okay, so a book about Patrat. Hello trainer, you found a memo already. I'm also reading a book about Pokemon, it's about Tepig. Is the first one you met Tepig? Nope. Then what was it? It's the book, The Biology of Patrat. Describes the biology of Patrat. They communicate with each other by movement of their tails. A Patrat raises its tail when it sees an enemy. There's a memo on the back cover. As I thought, that question was easy. Well, this is the second question. Flame burns inside its body, and it gives off a smoke from its head while it runs. What is this book? Somebody may be reading it. So yeah, I mean it's pretty easy, right? Has to be this girl. Did you find the memo and come here to look for this book? What does the memo say? Flame burns inside the body, gives off a smoke from its head while it runs. I'm reading a book called The Structure of a Locomotive. Is this book the correct answer? Yes, it is. Oh, that is correct. Flame burns inside its body, gives off a smoke from its head. That's exactly how a locomotive looks. Well, I'll let you read this book, but before that, it would be great for my research if we had a Pokemon battle. Alright. Scientist girl. Normally scientists like to use X items before the battle. It has a Herdier, not a Lillipup, a Herdier. Does Herdier get Intimidate always? Not always. But I think the gym leader one has Intimidate. X defense, I don't love it. Oof. Okay. I mean, 3 was enough to do that. Bite, I resisted because I'm fighting type now. As long as I get 3. Critical, okay. Critical went through that heightened defense and it's also double the damage, so good. Level 18 on you and actually and some. Good. Return a book to a shelf after reading. This is a rule when you read a book. Before I do anything else, let me switch my Leafmon to Olga. I think Olga being a higher level is important. This is the bookshelf for general studies. The structure of a locomotive. A book about a locomotive frame burns inside its body and it gives off smoke from its head while it runs by using steam power. There's a memo on the back cover. It's impressive you found this place. That's what I'd expect from a challenger like you. Well, this is the third question. If you heat it up in a pot, it will be delicious. What is it? The hint is on a bookshelf closer to the entrance than here. Okay, so we already know about these books. We've read this one, so it has to be this one. The book for children's books, Sweets for Pokemon. Describes delicious sweets made by heating berries in a pot. There are sweets called puffins, made from berries in the faraway Sinnoh region. This is, yeah, platinum. And Pokemon love them. There is a memo on the cover. Did you manage to get here without being intrigued by the questions? Now this is the last question. From this bookshelf, 2 backward, 1 to the left, 2 forward, 1 to the right, 1 backward. Where is it? That would be 2 backward, 1 to the left, 2 forward, 1 to the right, and 1 backward. I'm wondering, did you see that last memo coming to me? I'll give you the last question. Can you challenge the gym leader if you win against me? Yes. That is correct. Well, here we go, trainer. Okay, Olga, show me what you are made of. This is the last minion. Okay, 3 mons, so probably 3 weaker mons. Level 15. That's okay, you don't need a lot to get to level 18, which is sort of my target here. Yeah, the thing about Timber is it's a pretty slow mon. But we should be okay. And nice. Another Lillipup. Do you guys have 3 Lillipups? Leer? Might want to switch after this. Just in case. I mean, I'm one-shotting, so I guess I can take 1 attack, right? This is the last one. A Lillipup, level 15 too. Yeah, I mean, Rock Smash. Yeah, I'm actually faster than this one for some reason. Maybe it was a speed time. A speed die, I mean. I lost, but what a great battle. So positive. You'll meet the game leader soon. This is the last book. Let's go. This is the bookshelf for Pokemon. The Biology of Tepig. Do you want to read this book? It describes the biology of Tepig. Flame burns inside its body and it gives off flame from its nostrils. When it's not well, it can give off only a smoke. There is a memo between the pages. You've managed to get here, well done. You seem to have wisdom as well as strength. I look forward to our battle. Gym Leader Lenora. There's a switch under the book. Here it is. Here it is. Alright. Pretty cool in my opinion. A hidden staircase. I'm obviously not going into the hidden staircase right now. I'm going to heal. I know I can get up to level 20. I don't think I need to. I have a lot of mons. A lot of mons available, so I think I can just power my way through. And if I get to high in level, I'm a bit scared of the next level cap, honestly, because Berg isn't that high and there's a lot of battles to be done in Pinwheel Forest. And I also want to do some of the optional stuff in, in Castilia. So just in case, I'm not going to, go to the level capping here. A Herdier and a Watchog. Her star Pokemon is definitely a Watchog. Here she is. Now the Watchog is dangerous. I think it has Hypnosis. So I should hand some of the Chesto Berries that Cheren conveniently gave me to my people. No, not use. Give. One goes to... Which is the one I want to keep for the end? Probably Ryoga, right? Ryoga is like my safest mon in here. Then another one on Mumbles. No, not Give. Come on. And in case I want to rotate, I guess one of my safest bets might be Soppito, because yeah, it's just okay. And then I'm going to give the Oranberry. The Oranberry is going on Tangerine, because of how I'm doing the strategy. Yeah. Do I have anything else in the bag? I think you can actually get like a charcoal or something like that, but I'm never using the charcoal in this game, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I don't have any other equipable items. But let's get into it. Welcome. The director of the Nacrin Museum and the Nacrin Games leader is me, Lenora. Well done, Challenger. I'm going to research how you battle with the Pokemon you've so lovingly raised. Alright. Here comes. You are challenged by leader Lenora. And she sends out a Herdier. So I want to live with Olga, obviously. Does this thing get Intimidate? Yes. Okay. Then I want to... I didn't remember exactly. I think I want to use Rock Smash and check my damage. Okay, I don't love the Leer, but I'm the same level as the Herdier, so that's okay. With that move, I'm starting to see what kind of trainer you are. I think I would like to do the Rock Smash to maybe force you into using the potion. Takedown. That's dangerous. Oh, that's definitely dangerous, but I actually killed this guy. Okay, that didn't work as I expected. I didn't remember you having takedown, but that's good, that's good. Level 19 on Olga. A critical would have blown me out of the world, but no matter how grim the situation, I'll use my research skills to find a winning strategy. Now, Watchog now has Retaliate, and he should see Retaliate as his highest damage. The thing is, anything could kill, so maybe he also sees Bite as a killing attack, but I think switching into Mumbles is the right idea, because then I can tank the Retaliate because it's not very effective. Retaliate, okay. Retaliate doubles its power when the previous Mon has been defeated on the previous turn. So it matters for this turn, but in the next one it's going to do a little bit less, meaning I can handle the next attack pretty well. I'm just going to do a Rock Blast. Hypnosis, avoided, and I also have a Chesto. So if he wants to insist on Hypnosis, I can take it. Oh, maximum performance. Then I'll just go for another Rock Blast. Probably uses a potion. Goes for Crunch. It's not Bite, it's Crunch, okay. Scarier than I knew it. I knew it was going to happen at some point. Now I can't risk the Crunch, so obviously I have to switch. Tangerine is actually pretty bad in here now because of the Crunch. Yeah, it has to be Ryoga. Ryoga can take one Hypnosis because of the Chesto. If you Hypnosis right now and I consume the Chesto, I could be in trouble. You crunch. Yeah, I resist that. Now you have to go for unboosted Retaliate, and I can probably just kill you with Arm Thrust. Lear, he completely gave up trying to defeat me. This should kill always. It actually had to get 3, but it works. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't need more level than this. Level 18 for Mumbles, good job. The Mumbles switch was something I had thought from the beginning. More than just talented, you are motivated. Okay, I really like Lenora. One of the leaders I've gotten, you know, like very attached to with time, because at the beginning I thought she was sort of lame for an early gym leader, but with time, you know, that Watcher is sort of a menace. Hypnosis and crunch for coverage it's pretty scary. Your fighting style is so enchanting. It's charming. You're a Pokemon trainer worthy of receiving this basic badge. Now the badge being called the basic badge is stupid, and no one can tell me otherwise. Basic badges, I mean, it's a very bad name. Thank you. If you have 2 badges, traded Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you. Here, I also want you to have this TM. And it's Retaliate, yeah. Retaliate. I mean, it's not very good because I don't get my Pokemon killed, but it could be useful in a dangerous battle. Does a lot more damage if an ally fainted the turn before you use it. If you master the timing, you can defeat even strong opponents. Dear, come quickly! Team Plasma is threatening to stand in some wounds. What? What's going on? Cerise, you come too. There we go. Actually, yes. Quickly before this. Retaliate is actually 70 power, so even if it's only 5 power points though. That's a bit bad. I mean, could be good for Olga. Maybe it's considered to have a secondary effect. I mean, Olga is sort of slow, so I don't think setup works very well. Yeah, having an attack... If I'm battling what? Like something that resists both fighting and rock? Like, I don't know, yeah, could be useful. Also, someone could die and then Retaliate is just brutal damage, so it's okay. Now, you wait. Enough fooling around. So you've come, Gym Leader. We Team Plasma claimed this mission's Dragon Skull in the name of Pokemon Liberation. To show you we are serious, we'll steal it right before your eyes. Well then, here's our smoke screen. Plasma! What's going on? Oh, we have to go after them. Yeah. One thing I really love about this game is how people are introduced. Good day, Lenora. Find any good fossils lately? This is a surprise visit. Are you suffering from Marty's block again? Cerise, this is Berg. He may not look like it, but he's Castilia's city's gym leader. Yeah, the next gym leader, actually. Oh, just looking for a change of pace. Seems hectic or something around here. What's up? What's up? Someone just walked away with an exhibit, that's what's up. Oh, hi Ceres. What's everyone doing here? Ceres, is there some kind of problem? And these two are your friends? Bianca and Sharon. Oh, I see. They are trainers. Okay then, let's split up and search. I'll head this way. Everyone, Sharon and Bianca, I want you to stay here at the museum. Berg and Ceres, you two search Pinwheel Forest. Got it? Berg, you show the way. I'm continuing you, everyone. You are Ceres, is it? Are you ready to round up our robbers? Oh, Ceres, take this with you. Fennel gave me this dowsing machine to give you. Yeah, the dowsing machine is actually very good in this game, so... Now, what did she tell me? You can use the dowsing machine to find places where items are hidden. So you can find the stuff you hadn't even seen. For now, all we need to do is protect the museum, right? Hey, wait for me. Good. Well, obviously, I mean, that was the gym. So as much as things are pretty hectic right now, that's going to do it for this part. The dowsing machine, I'm going to register. It's a very, very, very helpful item to register because basically when you're running around, if it finds an item, like a hidden item, it points you to it. And then you can find the stuff like a revive, which is, you know, money. I should sell some of my stuff. I could also do a little bit of grinding. I don't think I'm going to do grinding. I'm guessing most of the trainers in the Pinwheel Forest are going to be weaker than the ones I fought in the gym. So they are going to be around level 17, which is already my level for most of my people. Yeah, I think we should be okay in terms of level. So I'll probably just go ahead without training for the next chapter. After all, as I said, I don't want to overlevel. I want to do a lot of stuff in Castilia. I want to do the battle company and everything, so there's that. Hope you enjoyed. I think this was a pretty flawless battle, if I can say so myself. So yeah, if you agree, like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you don't, do it too. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.